This is Cody's Bait and Tackle, Warsaw, Missouri. I'm going to do a little bit of a different type of fishing report. I'm actually going to walk around my shop and kind of show you guys what we got left going into winter. We still got a really good inventory, a few things we're running low on, but not too bad. I'll get started here and I'm just going to do a walkthrough. Alright, this is Cody. I've been fishing Lake of the Ozarks all week for catfish pretty well. It's been pretty hit and miss. A lot of the fish kind of yesterday, it all pulled back out to the main lake flats, and not even really the deeper ones. I was fishing 20 to 30 foot of water. Got a light flicker in there, kind of drives you crazy, but the fresh cut shad, I was running bigger baits, trying to eliminate a lot of the little fish, which I've been doing that for about a week now, week and a half. I've been running all big baits. It does seem to help. You don't catch near as many of them little dink fish, but it cuts down on your numbers some. But most of the fish we've been catching have been good 22 to 25 inch fish mostly. We have been catching a few smaller ones. We did have several overs this last week, some bigger fish. Them come all different depths. There wasn't really no pattern to them big fish we was catching. But I have not fished trimming in about a week. I had several friends fish it over the weekend and said it was absolutely terrible for catfish. They did catch a few up around Bucksaw. I heard of some catfish coming out of the creeks up there, shallower. Of course, Sparrowfoot, I heard of a few big fish and some slot fish coming out up there, nothing crazy. I have not been up there yet this year. Kind of, from what I've been seeing, the numbers are lacking up there. Hard to catch limits of good eaters right now. I kind of think that area's been pressured overly hard the last couple years. As far as crappie, I have heard a few crappie reports of some of the bluffs, some of the brush piles on the bluffs in 20-25 foot of water down, and then some of the standing timber on the bluffs down 15 to 20 foot. I actually seen a few limits come in off them brush piles now. Not a lot. There's only been a few people starting to fish them. As far as the brush piles out on the main lake, I haven't heard a whole lot on the flats. I haven't been in the shop a whole lot this week. I've been putting in some really long days on the water, and the days I haven't been on the water, I've been working on my cabin. So we're trying to get the little cabin up and running for people to rent out. It's going to be pretty cool when it's done. We don't really have any bass report this week. Last weekend they was starting to catch some in the pockets where the bigger gizzard shad was going. I'm seeing tons of white bass and stuff scattered out kind of off the windblown banks. I'm guessing of an evening they're moving up there. I know as far as on Lake of the Ozarks, the pockets are starting to load up with white bass. The windblown points are starting to load up with white bass. The back end of the creeks, I've seen a lot of fish chasing. Most of the bass guys are hitting the back end of the pockets down there, kind of from mid cove back. Not a whole lot down there on crappie on this upper end. The bottom end they're still shooting docks and doing really good. I got quite a few friends that have been down there shooting docks and just killing the crappie further on down. I think mainly on the gravel ways and down around Bagnall, or closer to Bagnall Dam. That's really about all I've got as far as on Truman. There was a few guys up there catching white bass on some of the windblown banks this weekend I heard of. Not a whole lot. I'm sure they're there if you put in the time to find which banks they're on. But there's some of Edgar's rods right there. I do still have them marked down a little bit. If you guys are interested in coming in and looking at them, I've still got a pretty good deal on some of them there for probably another week or so, and then I'm going to take them off sale. Alright, that was kind of what we got left in the shop. I didn't go over my reel case, but I got quite a few reels still in and shad nets in and all that too. That's really about all I got for you guys this week. Trimming, I had guys tell me this weekend it was still bubbling pretty hard on the main lake. I know the upper ends had to have turned over by now. This cold weather here should have everything completely done. I haven't been up there. I'll probably be back up there Thursday, and I might see if I find anything pretty good. I might give another fishing report Friday. Trimming's just been real hit and miss on pretty well everything. I talked to Jim Kuda the end of last week, and he said the hybrids had kind of completely tapered off on him. He said that last cold front hit, and just kind of slowed them up to nothing. I haven't talked to anybody this week, really, any of the other guides, to know what else is going on. If I hear anything, I'll post another video and let you guys know. I appreciate it. Have a good one, y'all.